Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of Let's Play Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. This is episode number 17 in the series, and per the last episode, Anakin has told us that he believes Chancellor Palpatine is the Sith Lord we have been looking for, and with the fall of the Republic, we will enjoy ourselves a soda pop. Because why not? Why wouldn't we? It's only the fall of democracy here, holding the peace and justice together. He's like, may the Force be with us. Mace Windu is going to go sort this out. And of course, you know, he's going to try to. But here we go. I've almost got a seamless transition down there. He's like, Masters, what do I owe the pleasure? Thanks, Palpatine. We know you're trying to be a good guy now. Palpatine's looking at all his Sith stuff. Well, like, you're under arrest. It's like, the Senate will decide your fate. Says he is the Senate. It's funny, he goes, Kit Fisto goes and gets the Death Star plans, but all the stuff that would incriminate him, Kit Fisto gets immediately killed in this fight. Mace Windu and Palpatine have a brawl to the death. This is actually pretty good. He gets knocked back. And Anakin shows up and tries to convince Anakin that the Jedi are taking over. I like this, the blue. But then he actually uses Force lightning, and of course it's a lot. Anakin chops off Mace Windu's arm, meaning now he's going to get electrocuted. And unlimited power. And there goes Mace Windu, out for the count. There we go. It's funny how Lego Star Wars can show the fall of the Republic in 2 minutes. And Anakin falls to the dark side. And there's Darth Vader's birth. And yeah, Yoda's not feeling good about all this. Yeah, like, it isn't on par with how the actual movie plays out. Things aren't lined up here correctly because immediately after that, Order 66 is put into initiative, which I think we'll see, like, in this episode, but, like, not at the right time, if that makes sense. But I get why they did that too, is because, like, I don't know if it feels like it on your guys' end, but Revenge of the Sith, right, I think I summed it up in about, it's probably going to be 4, maybe 5 episodes long, which in comparison to, like, the rest of our Let's Plays is, like, nothing. Like, A New Hope is going to be tremendously long compared to this. And I truly just don't think they felt like they had a lot to work with, even though they have, like, a literal ton to work with. Like, even this is 13 minutes, and I'm killing like a minute or two here just flying around the ship. Like, it's... They really, for whatever reason, cannot get down how to play through Revenge of the Sith. And I don't know what the issue is, but they seem to struggle with it every opportunity they get. But that being said, if we are on Kashyyyk now with Yoda and Chewbacca, we have to rescue the Wookiees and regroup, as Yoda says in his Yoda speak. This part isn't really hard. I left a lot of this in because, like, I don't like to leave in too much of, like, the nitty gritty where you could get lost, but I feel like this part's pretty straightforward. It's pretty fun too. All of this game is pretty fun. I would just say, like, I spend a lot of time off screen exploring and, like, looking at things, and, like, I really don't want to drag out this Let's Play. And like I said, sort of on the Mario vs. Donkey Kong series, right? Like, my initiative here is to have, like, 1 long episode a week, which right now is Mario vs. Donkey Kong, and then a lot of really short episodes that really hit, like, the high points of some of the Let's Plays that we're doing. So, you know, that falls into this category. It doesn't add much to have longer Let's Plays of this. I apologize, the dog next door is barking. But it really doesn't add much to have longer Let's Plays for this Let's Play to show more exploration. You know what I mean? For like, Halo 2 is a game that I want to play on the weekends here coming up soon. Like, that's a really long, every episode is going to be very long. So, like, it's a good once a week. So that way I only have to do the voice recording once a week. And even if I'm getting ahead of schedule, like if I fall behind, then I only need to catch up on 2 episodes versus like 7. So, yeah, for that sake, like, a lot of like the extra mission stuff here is cut out of these, but I keep in like the baseline mission stuff. I just cut out a lot of the exploration and extra jargon that goes into each of these. But that being said, there is a ton in this game to explore outside of what we are exploring here on the Let's Play, so feel free to check it out on your own. I think it's a pretty solid game. I think it was the complete Saga that came out before this. I personally like that Saga a little bit better. Not only does it exclude 7, 8, and 9, but I just feel like it does a better job overall, but here we go. Order 67 is being executed. Yeah, 67 was a dance sequence. Now it's time for Order 66. Okay. So Order 67 was a dance sequence. Order 66 is kill all the Jedi. Obi-Wan hides. It's funny to see them dancing in the background. They take him out. Kiato Monday, or whatever his name is. They come after Yoda, but Yoda's got Jedi Sixth Sense Yoda man. And Yoda senses that we're in grave danger. So here we go. Now the clones are now our enemies. For as long as we will be the Jedi, the clones will be our enemies throughout the entirety of the rest of this Let's Play. They are ordered to kill all the Jedi. And I guess people helping the Jedi because they're attacking Chewbacca. I don't know how lore relevant that is, but maybe it is. So that means, like, pretty much any troop we're going to come across, whether it be on our side or the previous enemy side, is going to be an issue. God, gotta love the Wookiee blasters. They're so strong. There we go, bring that bridge across. Yep, we need Yoda. Come on, Yoda. Do your thing, little man. Open this up. I feel like I'm playing Tetris every time I do that. But yeah, I think this world is like, there's not a whole ton to do on Kashyyyk here, but there is a ton of like exploration, so it's one of those worlds, like, you get what you put into it. And for the sake of this Let's Play, you know, it's average Joe just trying to get the average gist of everything. I think we're just going to hit the high points here. So, like, if you really want to go and go out of your way and see everything that is to see, I would check out somebody who's been 100%ing the game. And if you're not doing that, I would say, for sure, go and play the game yourself. And I'm sure you'll see, like, a bunch of cool stuff. But here we go, as always, making our way across Kashyyyk. Just hoping that we don't die to the battle droids. And to the clones. As they have now all become our enemy.
A more advanced mechanism we must create.
So we must create something a little bit more advanced. We do end up creating it, we put it in the middle there, and we get like this trampoline thing here going on the side. It took me about 10 minutes to build this sucker. But that's just because I got distracted by a whole bunch of other things, but it's really straightforward. And then we take this and we ride it all the way downtown. And then our ship is up there, so we have a little bit of distance we have to cover here yet still, but nothing too above and beyond. Nothing that we can't do or haven't done in the past. And of course, even though the clones are a pain in the butt to deal with, they are not expertly matched compared to a Jedi. And Yoda, out of all Jedi, is the most experienced with over, I think, 800 years of knowledge at this point in time. So yeah, the clones aren't really going to present a problem to Master Yoda here. I'm more so worried about hitting our own Wookiees. I try to knock down that tree. It turns out you have to knock down a whole bunch of stuff around it. Then use the Force, as always, to build a mechanism to knock down the tree. Just a little tricky thing. I cut it out because it's just a few extra minutes, but it did take a good amount of time. And then you have to use the Force to bash it into the tree. Why? I don't know. Like I said, I think this whole part is like relatively new to this saga. It feels like every Lego Star Wars game has a really, really hard time depicting this game. And maybe it's because this game, like this movie in general, is on like the sadder nature. Like it's not like a, you know, nothing happy happens in this movie. It's a very slow, sad, depressing story for the Jedi. And maybe because of that, it's a little bit harder to like make a fun Lego game. And that's the vibe that I get, but they always seem to struggle with this episode in particular. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, there is only about 2 minutes left, so I want to give my traditional outro. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, please feel free to like, comment, or even consider subscribing to the channel. It always motivates myself in continuing to make videos just like this now and in the near future. For those of you commenting, I greatly appreciate it. I'm going to try to get back to you as soon as possible, but I am doing a lot of out-of-state traveling at the time. So, you know, some of it's for work, some of it's for pleasure. If it's for pleasure, I'm trying to wake up early, trying to go to bed late and respond to people. If it's for work, I guess I'm still trying to do the same thing, but it's a little bit less manageable. But, with that being said, I appreciate all likes, comments, subscribes. If you are somebody out there who posts videos and you know that I regularly watch them, know that I'm still watching them, but I'm watching them from, like, my guest account on my phone, so, like, I can't really leave, like, good, you know, like, I really enjoyed this episode, but I hope you all know that I am still watching and liking those videos. But, yeah, we'll be playing this series here, Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, on Mondays and Wednesdays for the foreseeable future. I believe after this episode, we only have the finale of Pokemon Alpha Sapphire coming out tomorrow, if I'm correct. And then we'll be moving into a whole new Pokemon adventure, so hopefully those Pokemon fans are looking forward to that. And then on Sundays, we'll be playing a Let's Play of Mario vs. Donkey Kong, which is a couple episodes deep. If you've missed any of the episodes in those Let's Plays that I listed off, please feel free to check out our playlist channel so you can go and watch those. But I do believe that is it. As always, I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and we hope to see you all here in the next one. Until then, as always, peace out, Girl Scout, and, yeah. Goodbye, Chewbacca. I wish you could come with us, but you are a wonderful pal, but, it's a little tight in Yoda's quarters. Peace out, Girl Scout. Sorry, Chewbacca.